afternoon. It's a nice day today, so I think I'll take the opportunity to do a state of this place tour number 3, and that's just to take a quick look around the garden at some of the areas and what they looked like about a year ago versus what they look like now, because I have been busy every now and then try and sort some things out. And by the way, is this still a garden in English? Like, if it's this big, do you still call it a garden? Because I thought that would only mean patches of a certain size. And if not, what do you call this? A grounds? Property? I don't know. So here is the bane of my existence, whereas my wife commonly refers to it, our house, the garage, and a way too big driveway that can take 10 to 12 cars if you pack them tight. And coming into picture now on the right, the much beloved cattle stop. Now this thing here is a completely overgrown vegetable and berry enclosure. Had gooseberries and blackcurrant and rhubarb and beans and everything, and was quite literally falling apart. With the posts rotten and just disintegrating, and the chicken wire quite rusty, that all had to come off. Now these 2 rows of fruit trees here were probably an attempt at a fruit orchard. Most of the trees, however, had root rot or cancer and had to come off, and some of them I could quite literally just pull out of the ground. Now the main landscape attraction in the garden, of course, is a completely overgrown pond that has broken lining. It doesn't hold any water bar half a meter of silt and muck. And right next to it is the goose pond, where the geese that the previous owners of this place kept could get their feet wet in. And over there's the goose coop, where the previous owners kept their geese during the night. Needless to say, we did not take the geese, they sold them. So that's the place most recently. As you can see, the windows are new and the piles of rubble have significantly increased. Now that berry enclosure is completely gone. There's only a bit of the raised vegetable bed that needs to be raised at that stage. Just there, well, I had already started sifting out the soil. And of course the goose coop. Now most of these trees here are gone. Only 2 cherry trees which were healthy remained, and I intend to keep those. I also de-brambled the main landscape pond, so now you can actually see it. And also took out all of the water and the lining out of the goose pond. And took down about half of the old goose coop. So that should give some perspective on the size of the garden and the scale of the projects waiting for me there. If you made it this far, first of all, congratulations and thanks very much for watching.